Moving on to our third Pixteller assignment. We're going to keep it super simple today. It's just about adding images onto a design that you're making. So I'm on Pixteller.com. I'm going to click log in. I'm going to log in with Google. And I am going to create from scratch. I'll just start with that. You could change the size of this if you wish. Over here on the left, width and height. It's a 1080 by 1080 square right now. Totally fine with me. I'm going to change the background color. That's an optional thing today. You can change the background color or not. Doesn't matter. I'm going to click over here on advanced. I want kind of a brownish color because I'm going to use coffee as my theme of the day. That's going to be my theme. I want a little bit more creamy color to that coffee. All right, that looks pretty good to me, so I'll click OK. And here we go. This is pretty straightforward, but there's some things I do want you to know. If you click down here on images, you can add an image. You have some options up here. You can search for a keyword, which I'll do in just a minute. You can upload your own, so that's possible as well. And you can look at photos or illustrations or all. Right now I'm looking at all. I'm going to search for coffee. And it will kind of filter, get it, filter out the images for me a little bit. And like if I like this image right here, I just click it. It's got a coffee cup in it. I think that's why it was tagged with coffee. This guy is working on something and there's a coffee cup on the table. So it's not a super coffee related picture, except that it does have a coffee cup. All right, so now we're going to get into a lot more in our next few sessions about filters and effects and cropping and masking, and you do see a button here that says set as background. You can do that as well, and we'll get into that later. But for right now, I'm just going to move ahead. I'm going to say add image. Let me go find another coffee picture that I am fairly happy with. I like this sign here that says coffee. So and just, you know, when it comes to, well, so what do we do? Just get them on the page and kind of size them and move them around a little bit. Add image, and I'll scroll this down and go find another one that I want. I want you to have a total of 5 today. And you know, it could be things that you find in the Pixteller library, or I'm going to add one more, and then I'm going to show you one other thing, and I'm going to wrap this up. Be done. I'm just scrolling down here, kind of looking for, there's this cup from like straight up above. I'm going to put that on there. All right. So all I've been doing here, this is not hard stuff. I've just been clicking this button that says add image. I had searched for coffee images, so school appropriate images is all I care about here. It's just about knowing how to do it. Now, here's the other thing though. If you're not finding what you want, you go to add image and you're not finding what you want in the libraries that they have available at Pixteller, you certainly can open a new tab, go do a Google image search. I found this one of coffee beans here, so I'm going to right click, save image as. I'll just call this coffee beans. Now I'm not doing this work on my Chromebook. I'm on a different computer, so this is going to go into my downloads folder. If you're on your Chromebook, when you find something on Google and you save it, it'll just go into your Google Drive. You just get it from there. Hopping back over to Pixteller. So what I would do in this case is upload and upload images, and I would go look at my downloads folder. There's that coffee beans picture. Open that up. Give it a second here. Oh, there it is. So it's over here in my uploaded images. So I click, and I can add that to my publication or my design, my production, whatever. All right. So here I have a design in which I have added 5 images. That's really it for today. That's all we're going to do. Like I said, we're going to get fancier. We're going to get into this whole filters and effects and cropping and masking and all those kinds of things, but not today. All right, so I'm going to come up here to the top right. I'm going to take out Untitled Design. I'm going to call this Coffee Images 2. I think I'll put a 2 there, not a 3, a 2. All right, and I'm going to save that image. Once it is done saving, I could certainly go ahead here. It's saving, saving, saving. I could go ahead and download. Scroll down a little bit. I can download the image. PNG is great. Download the PNG. Done this before, right? So again, I'm not working on a Chromebook right now, so that just downloaded into my downloads folder on this computer. Now I would just have to hop back to Google Classroom and turn in that PNG image. If you're on a Chromebook, it probably downloaded to your Google Drive, and you just turn it in from there. So really not a very complicated thing today. A document that has 5 pictures on it, and that's it. Fist bump, off you go.